Super Mario Sunshine, a game made by Nintendo that was, well, underscored from all the video games. Personally, it's one of my favorite Mario games. It's actually the first one that I've ever played, I think, other than Super Mario World. But, whatever. This game is awesome. So, I'm going to do one of my newer series, which is a review slash a something you should buy. I don't remember what that was. But, this is a game that you should get for your Wii or your GameCube. This is Cool Ranch Gamer, and this is, again, Super Mario Sunshine. Super Mario Sunshine was introduced in 2001 at Nintendo Space World, and was later introduced at E3 in 2002. Super Mario Sunshine started off in the Nintendo GameCube and never had a sequel, sadly. And it was published by Nintendo. And yeah. So what the plot is, and basic rundown, is that Mario, Princess Peach, and Toadsworth, and like 5 other Toads who don't have names, they're just different colors, but they're taking a vacation. They're going to Isle Delfino, if you know what I mean. It's an amazing place. But okay, so they're just on their plane, and then they go down to the landing port. But then when they land, it's, well, how do I explain? There's just goop everywhere. So then Mario picks up this, like, machine. It's called FLUDD. And it shoots water everywhere, as you'll see in the background. Or if you already did. But it's that. And you basically, there's 2 functions to it. You can score it up, or you can just score it all around. It's that simple. And there's this dude named Shadow Mario. Spoiler, he's Bowser Jr., but oh yeah, Bowser Jr. was in this first time in the game, or Mario series, like the entire cast of people, yeah. Bowser Jr., he first originated in Mario Sunshine. So yeah. Also, you had to collect 100, and Mario got framed for that, because Shadow Mario looked really close to Mario, and because, yeah, I'm not telling you the rest, because that's a spoiler, and I don't want to spoil anything else. But you have to collect all 120 Shine Sprites. And these villagers are called Patissimos or something like that. I can't say it. But you know what I mean. Those kind of weird looking, what are they? Whatever, I'll get back to you on that. But you collect 120 Shine Sprites. You already saw that earlier. Also, you have to face many, many bosses. They're not hard, they're just bosses like Petey Piranha. Which also, I'm pretty sure, no, I'm just kidding, I'm 100% sure. You have to, this was his first time going onto the Super Mario franchise. And yeah, you have to face a couple of bosses, which I will show in this video if you're paying attention. Also, did you see that weird little blob thingy? It just like flew. But whatever. So basically, you just try to keep on doing all these missions that you'll see on a loading screen. What you do, they're like different Shine Sprites that you have to get, and since there's 120 in total, you're gonna have a lot to do. Trust me. But this game is definitely my favorite game. And okay, so I'm actually gonna talk about this. Okay, so this was the 4th game, or the fourth, like, basically main series. So before Super Mario Sunshine, there was Super Mario Bros., Super Mario World, Super Mario 64, and then Super Mario Sunshine. Those are just the 4 main ones, not counting anything else, considering there's a lot of games he was in. But what the plot is, you crash down, and then Mario gets framed, and Mario has to get all 120 Shine Sprites. But this game has lots of secrets and everything. It's crazy how much stuff there is into this. You would think there wouldn't be, but there is. So, really, I'm just going to put into a summary of what happens. His plane crashes. Well, it doesn't crash. Yeah, it's lost. Good job. Okay. So, the plane lands, he gets stranded, basically, and then he gets framed. Just because he wanted a vacation. Like, think about it. just think about it for a moment. You're just like taking your vacation, like la-di-da-di-da, and then it's like, oh no, oh gee willikers, you're framed. You look like someone else. I'm gonna make sure that you cannot have a lovely vacation. You would not want that. I wouldn't. Who would? You're a robot if you would. Speaking of robots, if you noticed in the first, like, minute or 2 minutes or something, oh yeah, don't worry right here, it didn't freeze. It's just the title. But if you were watching, you can see that FLUDD, the pack that Mario uses, or the machine. There was a game before this. What was it? Luigi's Mansion? Remember the professor? Professor Egad? Actually, it's the same company. Or not, well, I guess company. He made FLUDD as well, so that's some pretty nice secrets. It's a pretty nice secret. I like that they added that in. Because I love Luigi's Mansion as well as Super Mario Sunshine. One of my favorite games. But as you can see, there's secrets and other things. I'll get actually back to that next. But for now, what this is about, whatever. Oh, so Super Mario Sunshine, it wasn't the highest sold game for Mario games. It sold 5.5 million copies roughly at the end of 2006 when it stopped. Because you can't make games forever. And it was re-released in 2003 to the Player's Choice. And if you guys don't know what Player's Choice is, it is a association that Nintendo did a while back. I'm pretty sure they actually still do it now. But they would get a game that has a ton of copies, and they would basically just put on this label at the top that would say Player's Choice. And it would show that a ton of people played it and loved it, and basically it would get more popularity. So, there were, I'm pretty sure, there were 7 or 6 maps. The maps that were Bianco Hills, which is what you're seeing right now, Rico Harbor, Gelato Beach, Peanut Park, Sienna Beach, and Noka Bay, and Pianta Village. And Piantas are the little weird plump things that look like pumpkins. Remember how I didn't remember what they were earlier? Can you remember that I didn't remember? That now I'm remembering? So, yeah. It's, I couldn't actually, it's that little orange thing that you just saw 2 seconds ago. So, actually it's funny, because this is one of the only Mario games which doesn't have Goombas or Koopas. Actually, the princess was never really kidnapped in this at first. Spoilers! Okay, whatever. But this was not revolutionary, but it changed things up. From the different Mario mechanic, which is basically running around and stomping on things until they die. But who doesn't love doing that? Also, this game had a ton of secrets. For example, right here, you see I'm just bouncing around. See, you're just around the main world, and look at this. What's that? Is that a warp pipe? Yeah, it is. And then there's a secret part to that. See, you just show up here. I actually had a great run on this. This is one of the hardest things as a kid. And yeah, there's a ton of secrets around. You can get 1-ups. You can find things like coins, blue coins actually. Blue coins were something that you could just find, just kind of around. And what would happen is you'd go to this lady. Actually, at Rico Harbor, there's a thing of graffiti at one point where if you sprayed it, it would send you to some other place. And basically, when it send you to that other place, in that island or the shop that it was graffitied on, you could go inside that shop and you could trade in your blue coins for shine sprites. Also, you could do a ton of shenanigans, like get a ton of these duck things that try to kill you and just run around. It's actually pretty nerve-wracking. It scares me. I'm just kidding. Where am I? But also, you can see the lovely village folk called the Piantas. Then these little shell people. The little shell people. See, these are the Piantas right here. I'm not sure if the shell people are... what are they called? It doesn't matter. So, these lovely village people that haunt you. They don't haunt you, but you get my point. Also, you get the lovely scenery, such as these fish. Who doesn't love fish? Colorful fish. See, look at there, it's just so beautiful. Sometimes they kind of glitch into the wall, but that's okay. Speaking of glitches, you can do stuff like this. How awesome is that? Well, see you guys next time. Bye.